Hey everyone, how are we doing tonight? Welcome to another poem video I am making. This is the last one I did was 209, so welcome to 210. Yep, 210. Tonight's poem video, I got a very wonderful poem in store, and I got a feeling your loves are gonna love this one. I wrote this one this morning. Actually, to tell you the truth, I woke up in the middle of the night last night, kind of putting it together. And this one is on another WFSB fellow. I mean, it's not Scott, it's not Nicole, it's not Renee. It's not Roger Suzanne. Although I wish it. I mean, whoa, hold on. I wish it. Hold on. I was thinking it could be Roger Suzanne, but I went with someone that has been welcomed in with very wonderful open arms, and I believe it's not Mark and Aaron. I mean, I did a poem on them before, so yeah, and I don't think it's also on Caitlin. So trust me. If I ever do the others, I mean, I've done Nicole before. I mean, Sky Haney, I will try to do. And others I have not done yet, they will have a chance. They will have their chance, I promise. Tonight's poem video, this is 210. I've got a very wonderful poem on a very wonderful lad. Last year, he joined the WFSB family. And let's just say this was a moment where barriers were not only broken, they were noticed like you had never seen before as a way of being broken. And this lad was welcomed in with open arms, and you see him all the time on television. He's with Nicole Nalepa every morning. The second you wake up at the crack of, you wake up in the first thing you wake up in the morning. You're gonna watch Channel News 3 WFSB, and you'll see him and her Nicole Nalepa together as always. So you'd be surprised how he welcomes the news to you guys with open arms, and you know that all will be good, or if something reckless is coming, it's always best to stay safe so you can feel safe and protected, and all can be right in the right direction of this planet. So yeah. Plus, he also happens to know someone. He also has someone in his family that's on the autism spectrum. So we will get to that because I'm going to read this poem soon in a few minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you who this poem is going to be on. This poem tonight on Poem Video 210. This poem is on WFSB family member. Get ready as I do a drum roll. Hold on. The great Wendell Edwards. Yes. Yes, you all know Wendell Edwards. You see him every morning with Nicole Nalepa reporting the news. And this is the same lad that came into WFSB as a family member last year. Yeah, as everything was coming back into the open slowly and carefully. So yeah. I remember the first, well, to tell you the truth, how do I know Wendell Edwards? Wow, I mean, even that's a question I keep coming across. I met Wendell when I took a trip to Workspace, which is up in Manchester on Main Street. And this was Dane last year in the summertime. I went to go visit. As I was heading there, I see the WFSB Eyewitness News vehicle, which you see all the time, just to let you know what's going on in the world today, or even with the weather as ever, what's going on today's planet. So yeah, so I walked in the Workspace, and who do I see right in front of me? There he was, the great Wendell Edwards, checking out the place that has phenomenal artwork, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's Wendell Edwards. I remember the first time I got to meet him, and it was just magnificent. I mean, this was a lad that was welcomed into WFSB with open arms, dating back last year, and I was like, oh my God, it's Wendell Edwards. And to tell you this, he has somebody in his family that is also on the autism spectrum. He has a daughter whose name is Kendall, and how do I know his daughter Kendall? She comes to Autism Families Connecticut for teen night to socialize with others as we all come together having a good time. And you know me working at Autism Families Connecticut, as I went from being a volunteer to now as a clinician, which I love very much because you got the little fellows, you got fellows from young children to teens and to young adult looking up to you as a wonderful role model, which I love very much as ever. And the autism community has done so much for me, so I wanted to give back as ever. Let them know that they are not alone as I stand right behind them as ever. So yeah. So yeah, tonight's poem is on the great, I'm gonna do this again, the great Wendell Edwards. Yep, tonight's poem is on the great Wendell Edwards. Sorry if you're hearing Loud noises coming from downstairs. My mom's enjoying her television moments, so yes. But yes, tonight's poem on 210, the poem video 210, is on the great Wendell Edwards. So get ready, my friends, get ready, my friends, as I read this poem on him, and you're gonna love this one. I came up with a title for this poem. I think you're gonna love this one. So here we go. Yep, tonight's poem is on WFSB family member, Mr. Wendell Edwards. And before I read this poem, Wendell, my dear lad, if you're watching this is definitely for you. I mean, I I would do this on my FB, and you know what FB is as I make a video of it, but I'm gonna do that right after this one. So yeah, right now I'm gonna do this on this poem video, which happens to be 210, and I got a feeling you loves are going to love this one as I throw this right in. So here we go. The name of this poem, which is based on Wendell Edwards, the WFSB family member that we love very much. This one is called Wendell Universe by Denzel Kloss. Wendell Universe. Wendell Edwards is a wonderful lad you come across full of trust. There are beautiful moments with him not turning into dust. I remember when he first came onto the scene in the WFSB tribe. You had Scott, Nicole, and Caitlin, pleased to have him as you describe. Wendell has this miraculous smile, which he really does. It's a wonderful smile. Wendell has this miraculous smile you can never stop thinking about. Because it shines like the sun ready to appear when morning comes. Hold on. Not only is Wendell a great TV reporter, but a phenomenal father. I'm jumping, so I'm so sorry. Not only is Wendell a great TV reporter, but a phenomenal father. He has a daughter who happens to be on the autism spectrum. Her name is Kendall, who is an absolute autism darling, as you know. His wisdom is never denied or ignored while continuing to grow. I remember how the whole world fell in love with this great lad, who makes you feel like there are lessons to learn while still growing. The world came across a trailblazer your eyes were glued onto. I remember meeting him back in the summertime, which was last year, as I mentioned. Never forget a fascinating memory. Sorry, it's my mom. She's really enjoying herself. Never forget a fascinating memory that stays with you as clear. Wendell has been an amazing person you would never ignore, even as you turn the television to watch someone in store. I'm proud to meet the lad who became a member of the WFSB family. And I know they are proud to have him in their glorious clan. This wonderful poem is dedicated to the great Wendell Edwards. Wendell, my good lad, you have changed the world in a memorable way. I'm proud to see you every morning when I wake up at the crack of dawn. Give it up for the wonderful Wendell Edwards, my friends. All hail the wonderful Wendell Edwards. Alright, my friends, loves, I'm going to show you the picture of the great Wendell Edwards right here. So I will hold this up so you guys can see for yourselves. Yes, this is him. This is the lad that joined WFSB last year as everything was coming back in the open, nice and carefully and slowly as you envision. So yep, this is Wendell. He's got a wonderful smile. You can't resist that smile. And like I said, Wendell, if you're watching this, my friend, this is definitely for you. There's a reason we say good times and wonderful, great memories. I'm going to hold this up for a few minutes and then it'll be time to wrap this up. Thank you, love. Take your time, love. Oh, sorry. Just talking to myself. Hold this up a bit more. Alright, my friends, there you have it. That was a poem called Wendell Universe on WFSB's family member, the great Wendell Edwards. And like I said, Wendell, my dear lad, if you're watching this, this was definitely for you. So, loves, I hope you enjoyed this poem video tonight. This was 210. I will do this on FB, so if you ever come across that, that will be definitely taken care of, so you guys can get a good close at it. So, yeah. So yeah, as you guys will be on the lookout for that. But tonight, this was very wonderful to do, and I'm so glad I got to do this. I mean, Wendell is he's a wonderful lad and a wonderful father, especially as he has a daughter that's on the autism spectrum. And I love seeing her all the time, especially when he comes around with her. So yeah, it's always good. If you're wondering where Wendell lives, he happens to live in Connecticut, but he happens to live in the one area where I work at with TJ Maxx. He lives in Weathersfield, which is a very wonderful area. So yeah, Weathersfield is wonderful as you envision. So yeah. So other than that, I just want to say, loves, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this poem video tonight. This was 210, and 210 had something in store coming from me, as it was a poem on WFSB Smile Loving Fellow family member, Wendell Edwards. I hope you all enjoyed this. I will make another one next time. Be on the lookout for 211. That will be coming in the works, so be on the lookout for that as ever. If you ever want to watch 210 over again, you're more than welcome to, as always. You're more than welcome to as you get a chance to, whenever you want to find something to keep yourself busy or calm and relaxed. So, yeah. So, other than that, I just want to say, loves, thank you for your time, especially for your time of need. And I just want to say, have a wonderful night. Enjoy Friday. I mean, it's a Friday night. You know how it goes on a Friday night. You want to do something fun. As a matter of fact, as I was out today, a lot of people were out because it's the beginning of the first month. I mean, it's March. It's a Friday night. I mean, I'm looking forward to going to the movies somewhere this month. Creed 3 just came out today, so if I ever do get a chance somewhere around the weekend, I'd like to go see that film. So, yeah. Other than that, loves, I just want to say thank you for your time, especially for your time of need, and enjoy the rest of your evening tonight. Take care, loves. I'll see you next time for 211. Take care, loves.